Otherwise, the dog would attack me. I am so afraid of that dog.
Fear can look the, I fear the people.
I fear the dog, you fear the people, I fear the dog.
I fear the dog.
Afraid.
Afraid.
I am afraid of the dog. The dog may bite.
I fear the people.
You can fear the people, yeah.
Not I fear the people.
You can be afraid of anything. You can be afraid of, I don't know, the sun, or whatever. If you're afraid, you're afraid. It doesn't make any difference what it is. Any other questions about these words? Pronunciation. Remember the L sound, the R sound. These are very important. And to eel. The L sound is very, very important that it be done properly. Any other questions? Understand everything?
Understand, but not doing it.
Oh, right. Don't forget, medical examiner. Almost, a lot of words you can just almost drop it off, but it's got to be there, examiner. Because there are many minors in the mind. I approach the detective. I'm afraid the wound is fatal. I'm afraid the wound is fatal. 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 The examiner. Kneel. Kneel. Oh, here's some interesting words. Can anybody guess what the next word will be? Very, very famous book, movie.
Spire. Wine cooler, you know? You know? Wine cooler.
Tinker, tailor, soldier, spy, sailor. Tinker. 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 Tailor. Tailor. Soldier. Soldier. Spy. Sailor. Whoa. What's a sailor?
So a person who rows the boat.
What?
A person who rows the boat is a sailor.
So
Working on a ship.
Oh.
On a ship or a boat.
Soldier on the ship. Soldier on the ship.
Well, not exactly a soldier on the ship. There's another term, but a sailor would be a person working on the ship. He's a sailor, he's working on the ship. The soldiers are usually referred to as Marines. A Marine would be a military soldier serving on a ship. They would be the attack force of the ship. The sailors operate the ship. Their job is to maintain and operate the ship. if there's to be a military attack on land, it would be carried out by the Marines. The Marines would be the group that would attack the shore or the island or whatever. Sailor. Spy.
A person who is appointed to get the secrets of the other country.
That's right. A spy would be someone working for a certain government whose job was to gather information about the activities of another country or another government, a spy. What is a mole? A mole.
Pattern.
Huh?
Pattern.
A person?
Pattern. Pattern.
No, you're thinking of a mole. Mole is an animal.
Yes, sir, small.
A small little, right, a small little animal
Like that.
that would dig into the ground, holes in the ground. But why did I put it up here with the word spy? Because another term
Yes, sir.
for a spy is a mole. In other words, he goes from one government, goes into another country, and so like gets in there, so he's very well connected, and all of a sudden, he's in a position, he's dug a hole right up to the top of the other government, and looks out of the hole and sees everything, a mole. An agent for a foreign government who works his way up in the other government, the enemy, let's say, and finds out and is able to get into a position where he can see everything. A mole. He was a mole, a spy, an agent for a foreign government. A sailor, a spy, a soldier. A person in the army, a military man. He's a soldier for the Thai army, or a soldier for the American army or the British army or whatever. A soldier. A tailor.
Making the cloth.
Right. A person who makes clothes. You would go into the tailor shop, of which there are several right here on the corner, and he would measure everything, blah, 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 and he would make a suit or dress or something along those lines. A tailor. And what is a, what?
Tailor made only for men, not for lady. Make clothes for only men, not for lady.
Make it for a what? A tailor.
Any.
Yeah, make it for a child. You walk in and say, I want a jacket. Okay, well, let's see, what do you like? Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, I'm sure he could make it for anybody. A tailor, if he's a professional tailor, he'd walk in and say, I'd like this, that, and the other thing. Oh, no problem. Here, let me measure. Blah, blah, blah.
He makes for men, for only men.
No, a tailor can make it a dress.
Men and women.
Yeah, yeah.
No, another word for the dress making for lady.
Oh, well.
Seamstress.
If you want to, okay, you want to get technical, dressmaker.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. No big deal. Tailor.
Or seamstress.
Tailor top.
Seamstress.
Well, seamstress now, you're getting a little off. What is a seamstress?
S-E-A-M.
Well, I know that, but I mean, what is a seamstress?
Lady making only for a lady.
Really? Wouldn't make it for a man? If I came in and asked her to make me a shirt, she wouldn't do it?
No, only for a lady. Seamstress.
Could she make a shirt for a lady? Could she make a shirt for a man?
But it's not the same. A man and a lady is not the same.
They're not the same.
No.
You're joking.
No, it's real.
Men and women are different?
Yeah, different.
Why wasn't I told? Anyway, Taylor, a clothes maker. Some people think it's only for men, but I think if a woman went in, she could probably get a dress. Anyway, tinker.
Homeless person.
What?
Homeless person.
Homeless, homeless person. Homeless.
How do you say? Oh,
Homeless, no person.
a tinker.
Suraphet. Suraphet nó có qua mà suraphet person.
What does it mean
Stray person.
No.
Stray, like stray dog.
to tinker? To tinker.
Is it a verb?
Huh?
Is it a verb?
No, I just changed it from a noun to a verb when I put to in front of it. To tinker. To tinker is to, if you had a, let's say you had a television set, and all of a sudden the television set is broke, something happened, it's not working. The TV set, not working. Well, you're not trained to repair televisions, but you think that maybe, like, if I look at the wiring, you know, maybe I could, if I get back in there, and then somebody comes in, what are you doing? He says, oh, I'm tinkering with the TV, trying to fix it. You know, and maybe all of a sudden, boom, the picture comes back on. Oh, wow, I did it. Wow. How did you do it? Oh, I don't know. It just, I tightened it. He tinkered. It's not to be an expert in something, but it's to fool around or try to fix it in, you know, hoping that it might work if I do this and I do that. To tinker. Tinker.
It's a mechanic.
Well, it's a mechanic, but in the sense that he's not a trained mechanic. He's somebody who's tinkering. He's not an expert. Yeah, Mr. Eck is the expert in fixing the light. If I saw the light did not come on, and I went over it, I don't know anything about fixing lights, but I was trying to, and Mr. Eck came in and said, oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm tinkering with this switch, trying to fix it, and I can't seem to do it. And then Mr. Eck would say, wait a minute, let me do that. Oh, okay. So he was the mechanic. He was the expert. I was the tinkerer, trying to maybe, but it didn't work. But he came in, lights back on. So I tinkered, but he came in as the expert and fixed the light. Big difference. And also, a tinker is a person who works with metal.
Metal.
Maybe tin. You don't hear that much anymore, tinker. He's a tinker. You know, things are not made by people, and metal, you know, cans or bottles or jars or things like that. They're made by machine. They're not made by people anymore. But the name of the book was Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. It was a very famous movie a few years ago. I don't know, did you see it? Yeah. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. And Sailor. Tailor, Soldier, Spy, Mold. And the Marines are the landing force from large ships, a military landing force from a ship. They travel on ships, and they would, if there was, like in World War II, maybe the island of Saipan, for example, the Marines would strike the island, attack the enemy. Any questions about these words? Could you find a tailor shop if you needed one? There's one right on the corner. Tailor. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Spy. Very good movie and a very good book, actually.